All right. I am super excited for you guys, man. You are at the beginning stages of, a rewarding journey. So, guys, welcome to Unclaimed Funds Revealed 2.0. In this video, I'm just going to do a overview of the process that I will show you how to do in the later videos. So let's go ahead and get to it. Again, my name is Keith Jones. And man, I'm super excited for you. All right, so the things you want to remember when requesting, that actually says list. Let me just move myself out the way here. Things to remember when you're requesting lists from government agencies. And the first key is consistency is key. You see, you don't know if an agency is going to respond to you in a day, a couple of days, a week, a month, or even a couple months. A matter of fact, I have actually received lists from requests I had did to them 3-4 months ago. So the consistency is key. And trust me, when you're sending out your requests, you're going to find that when you've been doing it a while, that the same thing is going to happen for you. So you want to be consistent. Second, you want to focus on what you can do right now. There's going to be a lot of things that you can't control. So you really want to focus on the things that's in front of you right now. Okay, so with this course, you really want to, as you're going through the training, you want to be doing the things that you're learning, right? I don't suggest going ahead. And the reason why is, then the what if thing, it just, gets in our brain. Our brain love what if, right? And we want to find out everything about that what if that we can. So what happens is you start spending more time, researching, learning and researching, learning and researching on things that's not going to make you money. And most of the time that what if never comes up anyway. So as you're doing your daily activities and whatever it is that you're doing, if it's answering a what if question, stop. Just stop what you're doing and continue doing the things that you need to be doing right now to get to that end goal. It may be requesting lists, it may be verifying lists, it may be skip tracing, it may making phone calls. Whatever it is, focus on that, and don't worry about the what ifs. All right. So the last thing I want to touch on is just about every agency in every county is going to have some type of unclaimed funds. I mean, you may get a list that won't be good to actually process. You want to really focus on the unclaimed fund list that you're actually looking for. But you're going to get those lists, right? You're probably going to get more of those lists than you do the right lists, right? So if you're emailing three agencies in the same county for that one list, you're going to get more no's and you're going to get more wrong lists, right? So you just want to, be prepared for that mentally. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. So you want to email 3 agencies in each department. All right. You want to email 3 agencies in each department until you get a consensus of what agency is holding that money in the area or the state that you're looking to target. And then you're going to start getting the consensus, and then you want to focus strictly on that agency. However, you do want to keep in mind, in some counties, a different department or another agency may actually have that list. So it happens, but I really wouldn't put much thought into that. Continue with the process. You will have more lists than you can possibly work. I promise you. So the three departments is the Treasury, the Clerk of Court, and the Tax Department. Right? Those are the three main ones right there. The Treasury may actually hold the list. The Clerk of Court, and in some areas it may be the District Court, or it may be called a Superior Court, right? But when you're emailing, you're going to get a consensus of agencies pointing you to that direction, right? And then you can go ahead and submit that request. If you get the list, go ahead and target that whole state, for that department. And while I'm talking about states, it's important to stick to one state. Stick to one state, right? You don't want to, just cherry pick a whole bunch of different counties, a whole bunch of different states. Number one, you got to learn a lot of different states, protocols, procedures, rules, whatever. Stick to one state, master one state, right? Promise you, in every state, there's enough money for everybody, right? Just stick to one. All right. And I'm going to give you guys a template, email template that you can send. You can, leave it as it is, or if you want to make yours a little unique, I suggest going to Fiverr. You can pay somebody $5 and they will actually reword and redesign that template for you. So your initial workflow is you're going to be requesting lists from at least 20 counties to start off, to get a consensus, right? Where exactly lists are located in any given state. All right. 20 counties. Think about it. If you have three agencies that you're emailing in each county, then you're looking at 60 emails, right? That's one of your initial goal. For some of you, it may take a day. For some of you, it may take a week, but just get that done, right? And you're going to have a good consensus of where those monies are being held in that state, in those counties. All right, and then you want to do 5 to 10 emails, maybe request 2 or 3 times a week. Really, it's going to depend on your workflow and how many lists you actually received. Once you receive lists, you want to just work the list that you have. Don't be that person just get excited about getting lists. Right? Though you don't want to be a professional list getter, right? You want to actually, once you get some lists, go ahead and go through the process with those lists. And because, with this business, you want to be at the one stage that's going to make you money, and that's being on the phone. So as much time that you can dedicate to being on the phones, the better, the more money you will make. All right, so I'm going to talk about some of the responses that you may come across. So I don't want anybody to get surprised, or they respond some way and the what ifs start going on in their head. Well, what if this, what if that? Guys, go ahead and just be prepared. This is some of the responses that it's typical that you will receive. Some people will just say, we don't have any list here. That just means you got the wrong department. Wait for the responses for those other agencies. So again, you're going to get more of these type of responses than actually getting a list or forwarded to a website where the list is being held. All right, so you're going to get more of these responses than you get the ones that you want. But trust me, if you're following the process, it's going to happen. All right, another response that you may come across is, we don't have the list that you're requesting. You may want to contact this department or this person, right? And they'll give you their information. If that's the case, go ahead and notate that down. Again, you guys are going to have a spreadsheet that you can, actually track the leads, your emails, and be able to, know what's going on with each email you sent. And what you're doing is you're creating systems, right? You're creating systems. Once you go through a whole state, you're going to know what counties is going to, get you a list. As a matter of fact, you're going to know how often they update their list so that you can always be getting fresh data with the counties that you already know are, I guess, let's say, for lack of a better word, more friendly or more knowledgeable. So you're going to be creating systems so that you can follow up, get new lists, always get new deals coming into your basket, which is a good thing. You're going to come across, we don't have that list that you're requesting, contact this other department. We forward your request to. If that's the case, if they forward your request to somebody or to a department, make sure you know what department that is. And then I would also, send them an email personally, just to make sure that that is, getting done. Or it may be one that I already emailed that other department and just wait on that response. All right. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you on the next training.